afternoon. I wasn't going to record anymore. It was just going to take like one more trade. And I only got into 5 micros here. And I just said, you know what? This looks so good right here using our Maverick indicators. This thing looks like it just wants to dump a little bit. So I said, well, let me risk about $10 a contract. I'm just going to put on 5 micros. I'll risk about $10 a contract. Don't want to give any profits away today. And this sucker's just, I'm as you can see from the wick, I've taken like almost zero heat, literally zero heat on this thing. So I'll risk $50 to make 150 bucks any day of the week. So we're in this trade. We went heavier earlier today. We traded futures, we traded options, really anything you can chart on NinjaTrader or TradingView. Our indicators will, they've been just crushing it. So why are we in this trade? Let me tell you why we're in this trade and why I even decided to take one last trade on a Friday. Well, we got a B set up on the ultimate trading assistant down here, the Maverick Radar. And the Maverick Radar goes through our entire checklist to tell us when we have no setup, when we have a B setup, which we have right now, or an A setup. Now, why would I get into a B setup? Well, a lot of times that means something is, no pun intended, setting up, like a setup is coming to fruition. So sometimes I like to jump in a little early. I'm totally comfortable doing that here. For one, I'm only risking 50 bucks. So 50, risk $50. Small risk, high reward. You guys know I'm all about that. But the Maverick indicators are just guiding me. So let's look at this open here, and then I'll tell you why we're in this trade. This open is just unbelievable. And we've been really talking a lot about the 5-minute orb strategy and how the Maverick indicators can totally help you stay on the right side of that. This is ES, and man, oh man, it worked out just great this morning. Look at it just breaking out of this box and just flying straight up. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. The Maverick AI Pro is coloring your candles to the data, not to just price and direction. So right now you're probably trading with red and green candles. Well, the Maverick AI Pro will actually create a heat map with your candles. Look at this. See this red candle right here that we're in right now? Red is your second strongest downside data candle. Gray means indecision or reversal. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. So right now, look at this push. Guys, I risked $50. I'm up $400 on this candle alone. Why? Because we broke below the blue line. Look at this. This is crazy. We broke below the blue line. We love to go long when price is above the blue line and short when price is below it. And I went from all bright green all day, green, your strongest upside data candle, to red, your second strongest downside data candle. Okay, this is what clear vision of your chart looks like. Oh, is it going to reverse? Well, wait for a candle color change. The Maverick AI Pro is coloring your candles like a heat map. Okay, up here, all 5 traders are voting bearish across most time frames. Think of these T1 through T5 as traders. They're actually algorithms, but think of them as traders, and they all have a completely different style. And right now, they're mostly voting bearish across 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 time frames, really almost 6 time frames, okay? And you can change these time frames to whatever you want. You can actually add a 7th time frame. But guys, we got red background. The bears are in control. We are underneath the Maverick guide, the blue line. We have red candles, okay? Your second strongest downside data candle. Now, if I get pink candles, I'm in business, okay? But I'm doing pretty good here, risking $50, and I'm up $400. That's like an 8x return. That's crazy. Maverick trender down here is pegged to the downtrend. You get this big downtrend label. And right now we have a B setup. Now it's a Friday, so you're not going to get these A+ setups. Kind of did actually this morning, moving all up. But right now we got a B setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant. Imagine having a trading assistant on your charts Again, these all work on NinjaTrader and TradingView. That is going through your entire checklist to decide, do you even have a setup? If you don't have a setup, don't touch your mouse. If you do have a B setup, well, you might want to think about getting in. And then if you have an A setup, ooh, now you just gotta, think about your zones. Which, by the way, earlier today, I posted a video on the Maverick zones. It's coming out this month, folks. Super excited about it. Auto draws your support and resistance levels. And then when you get to those levels, it actually scores the probability. It crunches data. It scores the probability of you breaking or holding that level. It's pretty sick. So go back and watch that. That would have been one of our videos that we posted earlier today. And there's a sign up link in that description so you can get on the waiting list. So we'll let you know when it's released. But yeah, we just got this B set up. I'm just going to hang back. And like, if we can just get down to like, I think we already passed $400. I've been showing you guys these indicators. But if we can get, I'll probably bring my stop loss to break even. I'm only risking $50 on this funded account on a Friday afternoon, which I hardly ever trade on a Friday afternoon. If we can, push up or push down rather to like $500, that is literally a 10x risk to reward. That is insane. Risking $50 to make $500 is absolutely insane. Now, do I know if it'll go that far? I don't know yet. I'm just going to watch my indicators, let them guide me on when to get out. But see how this is retracing right now? The whole world is getting out. Well, a lot of the world, I guess I should say. Oh, it's retracing. It's a green candle. It's coming back up. This is a green candle. What do you have? You have a red candle. Red is your second strongest downside data candle. You know that there's rich downside data. So you're just hanging in this thing and look at it push right back down. Okay. Bunch of down confidence arrows, by the way. I just love it. And we continue to get our B set up to the downside. All right. So I'm just going to hold on to this thing. I'm going to try and push for 500 would be great. 10x return on my money on a Friday afternoon. Just using these clear vision indicators. I mean, it doesn't get clearer than this. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. Look at this beautiful push up all day long, bright green candles. And then we started to turn over. You got gray reversal candles, and now red, your second strongest downside data candle. I mean, it told me it was going to go down, right? Because the data said so. All 5 traders are voting bearish across most time frames. Maverick trender pegged to the top down here. When this line is pegged to the top, it's showing massive strength and momentum. Red line means to the downside. Green line means to the upside. And then, folks, the ultimate trading assistant down here, the Maverick radar, is giving us a B setup to the downside. I'll take a B setup on a Friday afternoon. Let's go. Let's go. I don't always need an A+ setup on a Friday afternoon. Friday afternoons, the market kind of fizzles out. So for us to risk, $50 and already be up, 4 times our risk, pretty good. Tiny. Guys, I'm making $1.25 per tick per contract. $1.25. That's insane. Okay. So listen, guys, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want edge in the market, golly, if you want to take out some of the guesswork here, come check us out, okay? See how this is retracing right now? I still have red candles. I have red candles, downside data candles, okay? So again, this would be your second green candle in a row. And the whole world's jumping out right now, and I'm just gonna stay in this thing. Why? Because I have red candles. I have downside data candles. I'm just gonna hang in here. My line in my sand, the line in the sand is the Maverick guide, this blue line. But this is just a temporary retracement. Red candles. This thing still wants to come down more. Okay, so this is what clear vision is. This is like having X-ray vision on my charts. So listen, if you want clearer charts, if you want edge in the market, not financial advice, do your own research, never any guarantees in the market. Anybody can do anything at any time, tweet something, whatever it is. But man, oh man, these are some powerful, powerful tools to be able to, risk $50 here. And look, we're up $300. Okay. That's what, 6x my return, 6 times my risk to reward. It's insane, right? Okay, so listen, I'm gonna stay in this thing as long as the indicators tell me to. But it'd be nice to hit 500 here, and it'd be really nice to hit 500 here. Not to make $500, but how cool is it to get a 10x return on your risk to reward? That's pretty stinking cool. But if not, if I close it out around $300, that's a 6x return on risk to reward. That's insane. That's just absolutely insane. And totally grateful for the opportunity that the market gives us and these amazing indicators to be able to do something like that. Is just absolutely go to your financial advisor and ask them for an 8x return in 30 minutes. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. All right. So not financial advice. Do your own research. All right. So listen, if you want edge in the market, if you want clear charts, come check us out. All right. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.